Hi guys, thank you for joining my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle. If it's your first time here, don't worry, it's also my first time. Don't forget to like this video, to subscribe to my channel, and to comment down below of the outcome of the dress. This is the dress that we'll be making today. It's a square shaped dress that I'll be making. In this video I'll be showing you guys how I obtained this V shape and the pattern drafting, and also you will see the outcome of the dress. Please don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to comment down below. This is your girl Michelle. Ciao. This is the dress that you'll be making. It's a fitted dress with slits on the side. Please stay tuned for you to learn and see how I obtained this look. I have marked my lines here. Here, this is the shoulder line, the bust line, and the waist line. Unfortunately, my bust line, it seems to not straight. So now I'm gonna mark my neckline, of which it's gonna be 3 inches on the shoulder, and on the next side I'll also make sure that I mark 3 inches, and I curve my neckline to give it some shape. I'm using my ruler, my curved ruler, and then my shoulder to shoulder measurement is 16, and half of that is 8. So I'm gonna get 8 and mark the point there, 8, and give it a slight show. Now let me just make it 1 inch to give it the shoulder slope, and then I will connect my points. For my armhole, I will use my bust measurement of 30. It's 20, 8, half of 8 is 4. Half of 8 inches is 4, and I will come with no, it's too much. I will come with half an inch here and give it a shape, Hard to use my ruler, but sometimes I find it nicely. Okay, I may not. It has given me the shape. So now what I will do, I will divide my bust measurement by 4, of which it gives me, my bust measurement gives me 9.8 inches. 9.8 inches. I will mark my 9.8, and my waist measurement gives me 8 inches, and here I will mark my 8. My darts, because I also need a dart. My darts I will use 3 inches. So I'm gonna add, I will use 1 inch for my darts. So I'm gonna add the darts allowance on my waist, and then I'll make sure that I join my lines. Okay, yeah, I have my darts lines, and now
your boy got the full body do-rag out.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds doing sissy slides in both ears. Dice rolling on the lost.
I'll use my front to trace up my back pattern, and after I'll transfer all my lines so that I mark my back.
boy got the full body do-rag out.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds doing sissy slides in both ears. Dice rolling on the Las Vegas strip tonight. Put that on and we might miss the fight. Fuck a night, I keep the wallet in my shorty bag. You know she wanted mine when she tattooed that ass.
Now I have my pets in now, both front and back, and now we're about to design the shape. We'll be using a square shape in this video. I love square shapes so much, and it gives me that vibe, you know. So yeah, the problem is I'm used with the centimeters, but for this tutorial obviously I decided to use the inches. So yeah, I'll come down by 6.5 from my shoulder. Okay, I'll come down by 6.5, and I don't want my square shape to be straight, but I will make it slant a little bit like so, and then I'll come this side also.
Since '06, I've been writing this story. I know the OG, but if you ask them, them know me. I know they blow trees, so you know you need me low.
So the angle of the
Trust me, just know this and know this. I did low key, but I'm never lonely. Sexy ladies, come wife me slowly.
I think I will come down with 4 inches, you know, and I won't make it a square shape, but I will curve it and give it some shape like a circle, you know. I'm using my ruler to curve it. I hope you are enjoying this tutorial, and I hope it's easy to understand. I hope. We now have our back and front patterns. So now what needs to be done, I will add the seams allowance when I'm cutting my fabric, and now we are done for the upper part. This is what we needed, the square shape in the front. And what I normally do, I give a little dot there to make it to fit perfectly on the garment, you know, so that it avoid the unnecessary allowance that sometimes the pattern gives after cutting. So to make it fit perfectly and tightly, I give it a small dot always, but it's up to you whether you want to do that or not. But for me, I always do that, and it works perfectly well for me, and it gives a nice beautiful finish once I'm done with the garment. And I'll be adding the seam allowance as soon as I'm cutting.
I wanna hold you so tight, coming closer. It's been a hell of a ride, but every single moment you were there by my side. Whenever I'm wrong, you make me feel low. Whenever I'm alone, you're there for my soul. Wherever you are, girl, that's where I call my home. Whenever you're down, I'll be there. I want to be dancing with you forever.
This is my standard line that I've made so far. My waist divided by 4 gives me 8. Plus, let me add my data allowance of 1 inch, so I'll mark 9. Waist to hip measurement, it is 10. It is 10. My skirt's length is 28, so I'm putting over my pattern paper so that I'll be able to mark my skirt's length of 28 centimeters. Okay. My hips measurement, I'll divide it by 4. 45 inches divided by 4 gives me 11.3 inches. 11.3 inches. I will mark my 11.3 inches and I'll have my standard line. Remember, on my waist I added 1 inch of a dart, so I haven't added any allowance for the skirts so far. I will mark my points. I'll mark my point. This is a straight cut skirt, so it does not need to it will be a straight cut, more like a pencil like lines each side. I'm joining my lines. Okay, my hip is not so like this. Let me give it some shape. Okay, I still have to add my allowance. I'll find my middle point of my waist. So the middle point of my waist, this is 9 inches, as you can see. Divided by 2. I'll make my dart 4 inches. I'll mark 4 inches. And I will mark it here. The 1 inch that we added now, it has been taken by the dart. And I'll close it out here because I wouldn't appreciate if my skirt has a dart. But let's just cut the skirt first. This is the front. I'll use my front to create the back. On my front, I would like to not to have a straight line like so. I'll come here by 1/2 inch, come down by 1/2 inch on my side and join the lines so that it pulls it up a little bit. Then I'll cut. For the top part so that our zip allowance will be equal. I'm using my ruler. You see these lines, this dark side, I'm using it. I'm using it. This is our zip allowance. Okay. We are tracing our skirts now. We are tracing our skirts to give us the back. finished tracing my front to the back, and now I want to trace my darts to the back. And what I will do, I will close off my darts of the front because I wouldn't want my dress to have a dart on the front. And now what I'm doing, I'm tracing my back dot, and I opened it wide 1 centimeter, and I gave it a length of 10 centimeters, of which it's 4 inches. And now for my back, no one has a straight back. What I will do, I will just give it a shape they wear on my zipper allowance so that it does not give me that straight back, you know, because everyone has a shape there by the back. Go there like that. I will finish halfway, then I will cut so that it gives our dress a nice shape at the back. Okay. I don't want my dress to be wide open, so I will come here with 2 inches. With 2 inches. I don't want it to be that open. The same thing for my front. I'll do the same thing. Please remember, I don't want a dart on the front. We are practically done with our back and front lower parts. That's our skirts. So now I will just go and cut the fabric. I've cut the front and the back of the top already. So now I will just notch my darts and then go to my sewing machine to sew it. So that will be it for this tutorial. The main thing about it was to draft the top parts and the pattern drafting of the skirt. So now I'll just go straight to my machine and there won't be any recording of me sewing this. But if you guys like it, you can comment down below and say you want to see me assembling this, then I will do it.
Since '06, I've been writing the story. I know be OG, but if you ask them, them know me. I know they blow trees, so you know me low. Music chose me, just know this and know